So having a stoma will not change your life. You'll still be able to do everything that you've always done, all of your activities that you might have done. You just might have to plan a little bit differently. So, obviously you'll want to take your supplies with you just in case your bag will need changing or emptying whilst you're out. With regards to your diet, you might need to change things a little bit. So at the beginning, when you first have your stoma formed, we'd encourage you to have what we call a low residue diet. So we'd expect you to avoid fibre, and that's just to give your bowel a nice rest, and also softer food, which is chewed well, and it's just so things just pass through a little bit easier. And then having a stoma means that we would want you to avoid things like skins and seeds and nuts in your diet, just because these can cause a blockage and they're quite hard for your bowel to break down. We'd get a dietitian to go through everything with you anyway. You still be able to swim, have a bath, shower. You can travel the world. We can get supplies delivered globally to you. It literally won't stop you doing anything. So with ileostomy is formed from your small bowel, which means the output would be a little bit looser because the poo hasn't had enough time to travel through your bowel. So we'd expect it to be more of a porridge consistency. It would be a drainable bag that you could change at least the bag can stay on for 3 days, but you can change it every other day, whatever fits in with your life really. And you might find you draining it maybe 4 to 6 times a day, and that's throughout the day. And you can go for hours really without having to empty your bag. A colostomy is a large bowel stoma, so the stool is more formed. You would have a bag that you change rather than empty. Because the stool is more formed, you just wouldn't be able to empty it. And you might find you're changing it maybe once, twice, 3 times a day, just depending on the function of your bowel. That's the main differences.
How do you choose the position of the stoma bag, and will I get support after the operation?
So when you first come in for your operation, we will see you before you go to theatre, and we look at where your waistband is. So we're looking for a nice flat surface, somewhere that you'll be able to see your stoma and manage it well. We want to avoid your waistband because that can cause some rubbing on your actual stoma. The waistband can sit anywhere on the bag itself. We also will ask if you do any activities such as playing the guitar or golf, because this can affect the position as well. The main reason for the side that we do your stoma would be whether it was an ileostomy or a colostomy. Ileostomies are on the right side, colostomy generally tend to be on the left side. So when you first come in for your operation, we will see you the morning of your operation, and we go through everything with you. So we're looking at where your waistband is. We're looking for a nice flat surface, somewhere that you'll be able to see your stoma and manage it well. We want to avoid any scars or marks that might be on your abdomen. Generally, colostomies tend to be on the left-hand side and ileostomies tend to be on the right-hand side. So that also determines where we position them. And we also take into account activities that you might do, such as playing the guitar or golf, and also sometimes the work that you do. We've had patients that have to wear stab vests and things, so we just want to make sure that your stoma is somewhere that is just out of the way, minding its own business, and you're off running your life and not having to worry about it. After your operation, depending on where you live, so different areas run different services, but there's lots of follow-up throughout the life of your stoma. We don't just give you the stoma and then, say goodbye to you. There's constant follow-up, there's constant reassessment, because things do change as you go through your life with a stoma. Your weight changes, and just your body shape changes, and sometimes your products do need to be changed. We do lots of reviews, annual reviews, so as long as you've got your stoma, there will always be support.